you guys, I'm Kareem Antonio-Jackson. I'm actually live in Barangay Bagong Buhay. I'm actually going to go visit Richard Soliven, one of our great, fantastic judges. He was in the Think Masters. He was also in the Philippines Ink magazine. He was also at one of our events. They did a Mad Ink showcase as well. Sorry, it's a little bit loud right now. We're actually in the streets right now in the barangay. We're here at, it's going to be probably called House of Pinhole, House of Soliven. We're going to showcase you the shop, show you how it looks when they first start the shop. A lot of folks are looking to wonder how they're going to invest, how they're going to become tattoo artists, open their first shop. So we decided to come over to Richard Soliven's place, meet him to see how they actually do it. To ask him a few questions about how do you get started. Anyway, he did not want me to come. I want to say that again. It's actually under construction. It is not finished right now, but I want to do a surprise attack, a surprise on the set with Mark Soliven. He's actually somewhere here. Let's see where I can find him real quick. Here he is. I want you guys to meet my good friend, Richard Mark Soliven. He's one of our judges, one of our great guys, but I want you to meet Richard right now. He's actually here. What's up? How are you?
I miss you.
We are live on the set in the Philippines in Barangay Bagong
Buhay.
Lord have mercy, I'm sorry. Bagong Buhay. Barangay Bagong Buhay. You've seen us in Cavite, you've seen us in Tagaytay, you've seen us in Bohol, everywhere. But now we're here with Richard Mark Soliven at his House of Soliven, House of Pinhole as well. I wanted to kind of ask our folks for your advice, like if they want to start their own tattoo shop, like how do you get started doing this? You guys saw the shop before, they're just getting started, so he's in the beginning stages. So like how do you start a shop? How do you start? If you're a foreigner or a local person, how do I start my own tattoo shop? How do I do it?
Well, it's just like starting any kind of business. You have to like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, that there's passion and there's this art.
Yeah,
okay.
that's right.
Technicalities wise, you should know where to start and what to get out from it. And then just don't forget that you love what you're doing.
So you get like a lease first, you buy a location, do you?
Well, location.
This shop is actually under construction. It's not very attractive right now, but I will tell you, they're located on a corner right by a tricycle, which is a tricycle stand, which for us Americans, that means that it's by a bus stop. Let's use it like that. In a great barangay in Cubao City, which is a very popular city. And then from that point, once you kind of get started, like then once you get it and you renovate, you get your license, you just kind of just roll out and just kind of get it started, right?
Well, everything starts from scratch, but then you have to get legit, get those permits first, like Department of Health. You're taking care of clients. Like tattooing is not just just putting ink on their skin.
Yeah.
This is passion. This is art, and we have to take care of that, and we have to value that. But then again, if we're talking about business or how to improve it, just make sure that you like what you're doing.
I guess that's true. In any business, the key to business, you guys, and he's actually reiterated for me as well, is you have to have passion. Because when the times get hard, what's going to carry you through that great obstacle is going to be your passion for it. If you can do it without being paid, then that means it's your passion. Another question though for you guys out there that I know you've asked me on Twitter, you've also asked me on our Facebook pages, like, and a lot of you are professionals, like Richard was. He was a professional at UP, at the University of Philippines. What made you, you were tattooing before, and then you stopped, and now you're back tattooing again, and you left a great career, or you haven't left it, but you've kind of, you're trying again to kind of wean yourself away from that great career to pursue your passion. Like, what made you do that? What was the key to making you leave that?
Well, it's a no-brainer. Once you're an artist, you'll always be an artist.
That's true.
Sometimes you just you take a rest. Like writers, they have this memory blank. Is that right?
Writer's block.
Writer's block.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. But you have to take a rest, think about what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's like more. Not just rely on what you know. You have to learn. Sooner or later, there will be new artists, innovators.
Yeah.
And learning is there's no ending.
That's true.
I mean, you have to accept it.
It's true, because I tell you, is that once, like, I'm a writer by heart. I mean, you may have seen my shows, you may have seen my magazines, you may have seen my YouTube, but at the end of the day, I'm a writer, and I enjoy writing about growth and emerging companies and emerging people, which is why I'm in the Philippines now. It's one of the world's fastest growing economies. Yeah, and the tattoo industry is one of the fastest growing industries. It's one of our Philippines Inc. magazine, our Philippines Magazine International's top 20 industries. Is the tattoo industry, guys like this, who are leaving being their professorship or their corporate or their call centers or their corporate jobs, and they're going for their passion for their art, which is no different for an American, I guess, who's leaving their job and going into business for themselves.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yep. Well, here's what. You don't leave it. Do not forget your passion. I mean, being in a corporate or being a professor or whatever, you're doing right now, your work, being an artist is you.
Yeah.
This is work,
it's true.
And being an artist is you. So do not forget that. And you know, it's always nice to say that I can share what I know.
Passion is the key, and we're gonna cut this short pretty soon. I know we got some memory time issues, but I have one last question for you guys that are out there. In the Philippines, there's a great, big, huge discrimination for tattoo, which is body art, right? Discrimination for jobs, corporate, health, everything. How did you become successful as a professional? Before you, of course, your passion, but as a professional, even though you have tattoos, like he's wearing a jacket now. I guess it's very cold in the Philippines. Mind you, it's 75 degrees right now, but he's wearing a jacket. He's cold, but for me, it's very hot. But he went from a professorship family. His mother, his father, all professionals. Are all mother's professor.
Hey, Dad.
His father's his dad's a
he's a policeman. He migrated in Canada.
He's a
Ferdinand Soliven.
He's a peace officer in Canada. But how did you overcome and become successful even though you're tattooed?
Well, I didn't overcome. I just, you know, let's put it this way. You're riding on a bike or, you know, skateboarding. Mm-hmm. You fall. You get wounded.
Yeah.
After that, you get scarred.
It's true.
Okay? But let's just say this is a scar. What does that have to... I mean, does this have to stop you from, you know, doing what you like or what you have to do in life?
It's true. Yeah. And so I guess the key out there for you guys who are watching, who are tattooed or want to be tattooed or have any issue, as a Black American, my skin color was an issue for a long time as well. The key for you to overcome it is to just pursue your dream, pursue your passions, to go after what you want.
Oh, stay true to yourself.
And stay true to yourself, you guys. Again, we're going to show you the rest of the place. I want to thank you guys for following me and having a good time. Again, I'm Richard Mark Soliven here in Cubao City and Barangay Bagong Buhay. Lord have mercy. I'm very sorry. I apologize. Bagong Buhay. Barangay Bagong Buhay.
Yeah, there you go.
15 times I'll get it. Again, I want you guys to look at our website, PhilippinesInc.com, thephilippinesmagazine.com, also KareemAntonio.com to see more of these great guys. And again, in a couple of months, we'll come back and you guys can see the shop when it's all done and opened. Again, we're here on location, on the set, live in the Philippines at, let's call it House of Pinhole, House of Sullivan, you guys. Cheers, thank you very much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.